Hello, all you night readers. Welcome to Tarot Days and Nights. I hope you're all doing well. I hope things are going good. Yeah, hopefully things are going well for you all. All right, let's see what we get here. There we are. Hey. All right, Yvonne and beautiful Aries, MPT. Nice to have you. Happily ever after. Good to see you. All right, Yvonne. Can you have a general reading, please? Hey, Vic. All right, so let's see what we got for you. Sorry, I'm extremely quiet, aren't I? Yeah, I'm sorry about that. So let's see what is going on for you. All right. Okay. Sorry, Yvonne. I hope all's going well for you. I hope your consultation went well. There we go. Here's where I want to be. So I see some temptation coming in, right? I see something that seems like it could be tempting to you, right? And I see it's coming from your partner, right? So I think he's, maybe he's got something planned. Maybe he just wants you to feel better. Maybe he's been seeing you struggle for the past few weeks and things. And well, maybe now, he's got something all planned and set for you. So, just take things in moderation, have a little bit of patience and see what plays out with that. I think you are just ready to move, right? You're ready to move forward and move on with everything. It's just, there's just too much, right? It's been too much of everything, too much lately. And you just have to stay on your toes. You really need to make sure that, things are where you want them to be. That's what you want, right? You just want things to be how you want them to be for you, not for anything else. So that's what I see going on. That is what I see for you, Yvonne. All right, so beautiful Aries. Is your boyfriend afraid to talk to your mom? Is your mom scary? Because if she's really scary, well, I'd be afraid too. All right, let's see what we get here. It's good to have everybody here so nice and early this morning. I say early, I've been up since 3 o'clock this morning, but it feels like a full day to me already. All right, so what do we have here? Your boyfriend is afraid that she is not going to be exactly fair in her judgment towards him. I think she's afraid that she's not gonna be overly impressed. And that's making him a bit secure, and that's making him a bit frustrated. You know, I don't, do I see scared here? Maybe. I could see a little scared in there too. But I think it's, I think it's insecurity because he's afraid that your mom's going to tell you, oh, this guy is not right for you, right? Because I don't think she's going to be quite as impressed with him as you hope. I think there will be a big change, though. And I think that big change will come with your mom. I think your mom will, I think either you'll talk to her or, I think it'll be you. I don't think it'll be him again. So I think you'll talk to her after he does. If he does it, if he actually talks to her, I think you'll have to talk to her afterwards. And then, and then she will see things in a little better light, right? That'll be the big change, you talking to her. And she'll see that you've been happy for quite a while with this person, with your boyfriend. So, can I see some fear in here? Yeah, I think maybe a bit. There's a bit of fear. Definitely here I could see the fear the most. Here I just see where he gets frustrated about it. He's frustrated because he feels like he knows that she's not going to take things so great. So that's what I see for you, beautiful Aries. All right. That is what I am getting on this Thursday. Wow. Thursday, September the 3rd already. I hope all of you on YouTube enjoyed your daily tarot tip. It was good. It was fun. So, she doesn't think he is right for me, and he won't visit to try and make it better. Exactly. Well, there you have it. He's not going to visit because you could see him sitting outside the door, right? And I told you that she's not so impressed by him. That's funny. That's very funny. Oh my. Vicky, how are you? A general reading for you? Okay. Oh, let's see. What is happening for you, Vic? What's going on? I think my camera got lowered. See, this thing, somebody moves this every single day on me. My camera got lowered because I can't fit all the cards in. And it's too late to worry about it now. I'll have to fix it for later. All right, so I think right now you're a little confused about the direction you want to go in. I think the opportunities that are ahead of you, and I think they're they've been laid out, but you're just not sure exactly which one's going to be the best, and maybe it has to do with timing, or timing. Timing would be where I would go with that. So I just think that once you figure out what the best timing for things to happen is, then things will move on a little easier, right? Then you'll be able to prioritize the rest of your plans. Everything will go better. You'll feel more balanced. And you'll you'll feel that change come through. I think it's going to take some hard work, of course, always, right? The Eight of Pentacles is all about that hard work, but you're very dedicated. You'll push yourself to do it. If that's what it requires, you'll do it. I think when you're done, you'll probably be mentally exhausted. I really think so. And, well, that's okay. You just do the 3 R's, right? Rest, relax, and renew. Rest, relax, renew. The 3 R's of the Four of Swords. I do see, though, after you're done renewing, then things are going to change, right? There's going to be some big changes. Things will stop the way they are heading now, and they're going to move in a different direction. Things are going to move in a very different direction. And I think that's okay. I think that's going to be a good move. Because again, over here, you're not exactly sure which way to go. So when things start heading in a different direction here, well, maybe that was the way they should have been going all along. So something to think about, right, Vic? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And thank you for your question. Happily Ever After says, where did I just say it? Oh, right there. How will my relationship with Raza the Virgo go? From now till the end of September-ish. You know. I love to read the questions like I think that you're thinking it. This is what I think it sounded like in your head when you thought about this. How will my relationship go with Raza, the Virgo? Go from now until the end of September. That's what I think that sounded like in your head when you came up with it. Maybe I've just lost my marbles. I don't know. Maybe that's the case too. There is always that chance. So, all right, one more shuffle because these have needed a good shuffle. These are probably all upside down and backwards and stuff now because I didn't look at them to see if I was shuffling all in the same direction or not. Oh well. Maybe I should read them that way, right? Maybe I should read them upside down. You think? I don't know. I don't do reversals really. I only got one, so you know what? I'm not going for reversals yet. I'm just not feeling them at this point. Still not feeling reversals. I mean, I probably could. I kind of know what they mean. So, but nah. We'll work on it. It'll be a work in progress. So I think your relationship from now until the end of September is going to be tough. I think it's going to be a tough road for you to go down. I think it's going to be, right? It's going to be a bit of a burden. You're going to feel burdened. You're going to feel really weighed down, and that's going to be stressful. That's going to be, that's going to cause anxiety, cause you to lose sleep at night. Things are not going to go extremely well because of that, right? You have the burden, you have the loss of sleep and the anxiety and the stress. The Knight of Wands says, you have to be a little more adventurous. Maybe you need to go somewhere. Maybe you need to, it doesn't have to be like a full-on vacation or holiday. It could be just like I say, just a daytime, 1 day trip kind of thing, just to get away for a day and then come back with Raza. I think that might work for you. I think that could be very satisfying. And I think that would make you feel good, not only in the outside, but of course on the inside too, right? It makes you feel good all over. It makes you feel warm inside. I think you really are going to have to think about what's going to... Is Raza really going to be the best person for you by the end of the month? Right? I think you're going to give it the whole month to figure out, because I don't think this is what you want in life, right? You don't want burdens all the time. You don't want it to be a stressful relationship all the time. Maybe I'm completely wrong. You know how things go, right? You know how my channel works. All my readings are for entertainment purposes only, right? Just like it says right there. I'll underline it. Oop, almost. Yep. Entertainment purposes only. So, maybe I could be completely wrong, but I think by the end of the month, you're going to really need to make a decision on whether or not he is going to be the one to keep, right? You and Raza, I think. Alrighty. So that is what I see for you. Happily ever after. Nothing I want more than for somebody called happily ever after to be happily ever after. All right. Let me see where we are. I lost my spot. That's okay. There we go. So, Taylor Spence. Taylor C. Spence. How are you? Good to have you there. Good to have you here, I should say. I don't know today, I'll tell you. Ouch. That hurt. Oh, that hurt. That was the table, as you can see. Okay. I'll be fine. That's what I get for dropping cards when I shuffle. That's what I get. Oh, that hurts. Okay. Taylor, hey. Hey, Night Reader. Hello, Taylor. Can you have a love reading? You are single. Wow. Taylor, I told you yesterday what a lovely, lovely Facebook picture that was of you. And I said, it's either your mom or your grandmother with you. I wasn't sure. But it is a very nice picture of the two of you. All right, so I love reading you're single, and I think you have had some issues in the past where things just haven't gone your way, right? People have been a little bit sneaky, and they've tried to pull the wool over your eyes kind of deal, right? And I think that has hurt your confidence. I really do. I think it hurt your confidence, but I do think that, it's time for a change. It's time for a change. And then the change is right here in the middle. It's a new beginning coming out of the red cloak of death. Comes this nice new beginning. That new beginning, first off, is going to tell you have to get rid of all of those really bad old memories, because they are not going to do you any good at all. Right? So look back on them one last time and then start to get rid of them out of your memory, because it's just not going to help. It's not going to make things go well when someone else comes along and and you're ready to have that relationship, or you're ready to, even go on your first date with someone. It's not going to go well if you're thinking about the horrible things that have happened in the past, if they were horrible, or just negative things. I think, your ideal date would be to stay home and watch a movie, have some popcorn, and hang out and just sit and hang out on the couch together. I don't think you like change. I think you would, I just think you are a very introverted romantic. That's one way of saying it, right? I think, like I said, you'd rather stay home and have a romantic evening at home than have a romantic evening going out somewhere. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that, because that's what I prefer too. And I think that, I think when you find somebody who is like that also, you will feel very secure and very stable with them. And once that stability comes along, I think things will go so much better than they have been in the past. So that's what I see for you, Taylor. I mean, things can go well. I just think you have a little bit of work to do ahead of it to prepare. And I really think some of that preparation work is getting rid of old memories. I couldn't think of what I was even going to say. My goodness. I am tired. All right. Leveling Above the Rest asks, what does M feel for me? You are new, Leveling Above the Rest. If you would please do me a favor, hit like, hit subscribe, and get notifications. This way you'll be able to see that I am on twice a day, every single day, 11:30 a.m. and 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. And also, every day you will get your daily tarot tip. Daily tarot tips, yeah. That is always a fun thing. And if you get your notifications, you'll see. You'll get them in the mornings, or at least morning for me. I usually send them out in the morning, my time. I try to send them out at a very consistent time. I think it's like 9 o'clock. I try to have them out at 9 o'clock Eastern Time every single day. And then this way, it either tells you what happened during your day already, if you're, if it's late for you, or if it's early for you, then it tells you what's going to happen for the day. And you can kind of match it up to see if that's the way things really go or don't go. All right. So, what do we have for you? Level Above the Rest. Let me put your question back up there too. I have it right there. What does M feel for you? What does M feel for you? I'm not sure if you and M are in a relationship right now. It looks like there's just a really good friendship at this point. And I believe, Ross, hey, thank you. I see that. I'll get to that right next then. So yeah, I do believe that, you guys are just friends at this point. And it's just not I'm trying to figure out exactly what I want to say with it. So, okay. So I think you guys are friends. I don't think you're in a relationship yet, and I think there's a lot of things on your plate right now. But I believe that you want to take this to the next level, right? You want to level up. You want to take it from the level that it's at now, the friendship level, to the more than friends relationship level, right? You want to cross that divide, which looks like it's up very high if you look at the things in the background. Right? It looks like it's really way up in the air. So you got to be careful. That is a tricky thing to do, moving from friendship to relationship, and that's what you're looking to do. So I think you're very hopeful that this will happen. I think you feel very comfortable with M, and I do believe that you are inspired to move forward. I think you're a dependable and realistic person who is going to be, good to provide. You'll provide for your family when you have one, right? And I think that will be, I think that'll be something that will really work for you. I think it's something that's really going to work in your favor. So that is what I see for you, leveling above the rest. All right, Ross. Good to have you. I appreciate your donation, and as always, I do appreciate your generosity. Will you sign a contract to rent a new house or apartment this month in Spain? So you're working on that whole France to Spain thing, right? Moving out of France, going to Spain. That sounds good. Sounds like it's going to be exciting if you get it done. It really does sound exciting. I'm hopeful for you, Ross. Okay. Let us see what we have here. All right, so I think that this is going to take it's going to take some work, and it's going to take you to prioritize what is the most important things that have to get done so that you can make this happen. Once you can make it happen, then I think things will go easier. Once you prioritize, things will go a little easier. I think you've already got that new energy, right? To have the start in Spain and move from France. And I think it's going to be a very happy move for you. I think, life in the future looks really good in Spain. It really does. You can see there's a lot of happiness here, and there's more than just you there in that picture. There's just you. There you are. You got somebody else. You got kids at that point. Wow, it's a lot. Living harmoniously, living very happy. So, is that foretelling? Is that what the future holds for you in Spain? Maybe, Ross. I think that again, this process is going to be very tiresome. It's going to be tiresome. It always is. Not only just trying to get a contract to rent a place, but then moving. I'm going to tell you, my personal thing is, moving is the worst thing in the world. It's the worst. If I could just have stayed in one house for all of my life and never moved, I would have done that. But I'm in a house now. My house is paid off. And I'm never moving. I will never leave. That's it. They're going to have to pry me out of my chair and drag me out. But I do see that you're going to need some, you're going to need the 3 R's of the 4 of Swords, right? I said this before, the 3 R's: rest, relax, and renew. But always in your heart is going to be a little spot for France. There's always going to be that little spot for France in there. I don't think you're going to miss it terribly that, you got to move back. I got to move back. It's just too much for me and I can't stand not being there. But I just think it's always going to occupy a part of you because that's where you've been living for all this time. And, you have memories there. And I think those memories are in your heart, right? Once you move to Spain, and I think you will get a contract. And I think you will rent a new place in Spain. This month, maybe not until the beginning of next month. It may take a little longer than you hope for, but I think it is going to happen over the next probably 4 to 6 weeks. And I think when you get there, though, you will be very protective of yourself because I don't think you're going to know. I think you know someone there. I think you know somebody there. I think you know or have a friend or something there already. But I think you're still going to be very protective of yourself because you don't know enough people. You just don't know your way around. You won't know your way around enough at that point when you first get there. So you'll be protective, right? You'll put yourself in the snow globe of wands, and I think things will be good. I think it'll be good. You have no friends there. All right. I thought you had mentioned that you had one person there that you knew, but that's okay. Well, that's fine. Then that's even more reason to put yourself here in the snow globe of wands, because if you don't know anyone at all and you're moving to another country, well, then of course you're not going to feel comfortable being alone there or, doing stuff if you don't protect yourself a little bit, right, from things. Put up your walls. When you meet somebody new, make sure that you are, not just going all willy-nilly and stuff. Just make sure you are, watching what's going on and listening intently for different ideas or different cues or things like that, telling you that somebody's, good or somebody's not so good. And I think you can feel that, right? So, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That is really what I'm thinking is going to work for you. But I do see it, like I said, I do see this happening within the next 4 to 6 weeks. Okay, Ross? That is what I get for you. All right. So, Tarot TV with T. I saw you last night. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're still doing all right today. Yeah, you're a very careful person, and that's the important part, right? That's all you can do is be careful. Just be careful. So, thank you for your donation, though, Ross. Thank you for your donation. Also, Tarot T with TV. No, Tarot TV with T. I know we have to stop meeting like this last night, this morning. Oh my, people will talk. People will talk. I can understand. So, I saw your question here somewhere, and there it is. So, should you send Eric a little money for his birthday? He said he didn't want anything because he was broke on yours, and you're kind of back and forth on the idea, right? He said he was broke, so he didn't get you anything. And now you're afraid you're going to hurt his feelings. If you do a little something for him, he's going to feel weird because then he's going to be like, well, I didn't do anything for you. And, oh, yeah, I understand. I get it. I get it. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. All right. Oh, So, all right. I think, of course, I think your goal is to not cause conflict like this, right? I don't think you want to make him feel bad, right? I don't think you want Eric to feel bad for being unable to do something for you for your birthday. That's not your goal. Your goal is just to be nice, just to be kind, right? Just to be generous. Because you're a very nurturing person. You are very relaxed. You are very calm. You are that down-to-earth, nurturing person. And that's what's making the difference. That's why you're so torn. Because you're afraid that it's going to cause an issue, but you really want to be generous to him. I do see where you will be able to move forward with this, right? I think you will find a way to feel like a weight has been lifted off of you at some point in the near, very quickly here. I think you're going to feel like, you know what, you're going to make a decision. And you're going to decide, and it's going to take a weight off of you because you're going to make the right choice. And I honestly think the right choice for you is, do something for his birthday. And if he feels bad about it, well, you know what? You just tell him, next year, we'll see what happens. Next year. There's always next year, right? There's always next year. That's all you tell him, right? There's always hope. There's always hope for next year. There's always that faith, right? You always have the faith. Keep the faith that things are going to happen and things will get better for him, for Eric next year. When your birthday rolls around, I just think he's very proud, and that's a lot of the problem, right? That's the problem. He's very proud, and he doesn't have to be. He has to realize that you want to do for him just because because you're friends with him, because you want to, right? That's all. Just because you wanna. So I think you should do it. I definitely think you should. You do it because you want to, and that's the reason. And you tell him, there's no reason. This isn't to make you feel bad. If he asks, I wouldn't say anything to him if he doesn't ask. But if he asks, you tell him, no, I don't want you to feel bad. This wasn't made to make you feel bad. This is just because I care about you. And I wanted to do something for your birthday. And I understand, when he tells you, oh, well, I didn't do anything for your birthday, right? You can say to him, well, I understand that, and it's got nothing to do with it. It doesn't need to be that way. That's not the point. The point is you're doing it because you are generous, because you care. And that's the point you have to get across to him. You did it because you cared. That's all. So that's what I see for you, Tarot TV with T. All right, there you go. You will. All right, good. Let's see now. Where was I? Where were we? Way back here. Amethyst, I see you. What does D, the Sagittarius, what could D stand for? What does D think of me? don't really care what he thinks of me. What does he think of you? What does D think of you? Because you are the one who has to see D 3 times a day at least. All right. What does D think of you? There it is again, the star. The star is out today. All right. I believe that D is looking at things, at opportunities that are going by. I think he's looking at things as they go by, right? The opportunities are kind of going through and going past. And you can see that here, right, in the ships. I think those ships are opportunities, and I think that's what he's doing. He's just watching his opportunities go by. I think he is feeling like he wants to escape, right? He wants to escape and get away from things. He's feeling like he has a huge weight on his shoulders, and he's not sure how far he can go with this weight on his shoulders. So he needs some kind of some new energy. He needs a new idea, some new potential, something new to come his way. I think that's the hope, and that's the comfort, and that's the healing and inspiration of the star. You know, how does he really think about you? I think he is just watching the opportunity he had with you kind of go by. And then he's leaving and, not watching anymore. He stops watching. You can see this is him right in the red cape here. And then he's running away here in his red cape. Yeah, that's what I think. I think he's kind of letting things pass by, Amethyst. I think that's why he didn't show up that one weekend, or didn't get in touch with you that one weekend. Remember that. So, something to think about. Definitely. Something to think about. Rich S says, how does SM feel towards me? All right. How does SM feel toward you? Oh, gosh. All right. How does SM feel towards you? I think SM is really feeling like they want to change. They want to change things in their life right now, and they want a good change. They want to change for the better. They want to change to make their life and their future family life happier. So how do they feel towards you? I think SM feels that if SM and you had anything going together, it's going to take quite a while before it happens. SM is on the move in a different direction from you, I think. That's really what I feel. SM is heading in a completely different direction very quickly from you. So if you and SM are going to have anything together, then it's really going to take a long time. And I think that is all because, SM is all about order and authority and taking charge. And I think that's what they're doing. I think SM is kind of taking charge of their own life. And right now, they want to go in their own direction. They want to go in their own direction very, very quickly. So I think SM right now feels like that. That's how they feel. They feel like they want to go in their own direction. However, if things were to work between the two of you, or the two of you were to get together, it could happen. It's just going to take a long time. All right? That's what I see for you, Ritz. Sorry. I am sorry. Hey, Natasha Jean. Natasha, what's going on? Yeah, of course you can have a reading, my friend. Of course. Ooh, that was close. Almost lost another card on the floor. All right. So, what do we get? What are we going to have here? So here's what we've got. I think you are at a crossroads. You have to really decide what's going to work best for you, Natasha. I think so. I think you have to figure that out. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be the easiest decision to make. And I don't think you really can see what the choices are. Right? It's going to be a very difficult decision, right? You have to choose one or the other. Which one do you want to choose? But you can't really see what those choices are. So how do you make a decision when you don't know what the decisions are to make? I think they'll present themselves. I think they will show themselves to you, right? Here in a giving and kind way. And I think when that shows up, when that kindness and that giving shows up, you'll know exactly what the decision is that you should make at that point. Right? I think you'll be very thankful for that to happen. I think you just have to continue to be smart, continue to be on, thinking on your feet all the time, making sure that things are good and safe. And, you don't want to be too, talkative. You want to give the other person a chance to tell you about themselves more than you talking, so that you can hear their story a little more. I think if you get more of them than you will, I think you'll be good. I think that will help you a lot. The King of Pentacles says, again, you are a very dependable person. You have your very realistic goals. You take care of yourself and you take care of the people around you. And I think if you can just, if you just have some patience, do things in moderation, everything in moderation, right? Then things will move forward at the right pace, at the pace that they are supposed to move forward in. There's a plan, right? There's always a plan out there. And I think that plan is for you to just slow down and things will come to you. When they do, that's how you're going to know which decision to make. All right, Natasha? So that is what I see for you. That's what I get. I hope that makes sense. Okay, let's see. Where are we? Sanjeet, how will your interview go? I saw the question. I just don't know where. I know the question is, how will my interview go? There it is. There it is. All right. How will your interview go? All right, Sanjeet, how will your interview go? All right. So I think there's going to be a lot of people who have applied for this same job. So you're going to be fighting for this job with a lot of people, and you're really going to be judged for the things you can do. How well do you do the job? How well are you qualified for this job? I think I think the interview will go well. I think you're going to explain to them, exactly these are my qualifications and this is what I can do and this is how I know how to do it. And this is my history and my background and all that stuff. I think that's going to go perfectly fine. I think you're going to come home that night, of course, and you're going to need the 3 R's, right? Rest, relax, renew for the next day, because it is going to be tiring, and going for job interviews is, honestly, it's mentally exhausting. I did interviewing and hiring for 5 years, and people would leave. People would, I was very easy to talk to during the interview, which helped a lot, because when you're easy to talk to, people really open up, and then you find out what the real truth about them is. And I would have people at the end of their interview come and tell me, I feel exhausted after that. I've been geared up all night for it, and now it's like that. Okay, now that relief and that it's over kind of thing. So I do think that that's going to happen. I think you will hear results. I'm not going to say good or bad because I'm not positive, but I think it's going to be very quickly. I think you're going to hear results very quick, over like a day or two past after the interview, because I do see speed here with the Chariot, and I do see a lot of speed here with the Knight of Swords. I think you have to make sure you have a plan in and a plan ready to go. So if they do get in touch with you over, a day or two later, you know what you want to do and say, what you need and what you want to ask for and what you want, if they ask you, okay, well, what's your starting salary or, whatever it is, you're going to have these answers for them. So something to keep in mind. But yeah, I think that's how it's going to go. I think the interview will go well. I think you will be tired when it's over with, and you'll go home and relax. And I think you'll get an answer in a very short amount of time, one way or another. But the interview itself will be good. You're just going to have a bunch of people. You're just going to have a bunch of people applying for the same job, and that's the problem. And not that it's a problem, but I just think that's, you're going to have to beat them out for it. So that's what I get. That is what I get. Hello, One Truth. How are you? I know nobody knows that you're even here, do they? I am reading for whoever it is that shows up that I put up on the screen. And I want to welcome you from Twitch. I know. I only have one other person, I believe, from Twitch that comes and watches the show, but I'm really glad you're here. I am glad you're here, and I hope that you, I hope you tell your friends, tell people, hey, this guy's on Twitch. I saw him. He is a tarot reader. Now, you can tell him he's an awesome tarot reader if you want. That would be great. But that's up to you. All right. Oh, Taylor. Okay, so the picture, is a picture of you and your grandmother, and she passed at the end of July. Okay. Oh, it's such a beautiful picture, too. It is such a beautiful picture. My grandmother passed in March, so I understand your pain, and I am very sympathetic and empathetic to how you feel. I understand. At least I'm hoping that picture was taken shortly, or, at some point right before she died, not like years ago. And you were able to see her before she passed away, because we weren't. None of us in our family were able to see my grandmother when she passed away, because she was in a rehabilitation facility rehabbing from an issue that she had, and it was locked down because of COVID-19, so we didn't get to see her. And then my wife and I got extremely sick, and we didn't get to go to the funeral either. There was a funeral. It was one of the last ones before they closed down everything. It was 2 days. Her funeral was 2 days before they closed down the whole state here in New Jersey. It was difficult, for sure. So, someone told you now, Neela, that your soulmate, or the one for you, is Johnny. Is it true? Why doesn't he even talk to you or message you? You don't have any communication. Maybe they didn't tell. See, maybe they just told you that, and they didn't tell him. Maybe he just needs to be told. Hey, your soulmate is now. The Seven of Swords tells me that Johnny's really looking to get away from things. He's looking to, kind of sneak off in the night. If I had to say one way or another, I think I think he's very indecisive. If he knows about you, I think he's very indecisive about you. And that's kind of why you have not heard anything from him. If he, like I said, if he knows that that is something that you were told and that you are actually thinking may be a good thing, then yeah, I think he hasn't really, I think he's still kind of deciding whether or not he thinks it's a good thing. So again, I see the sneaking here, kind of sneaking away kind of thing, getting all of his belongings and sneaking off right in front of everybody's eyes, right? He's sneaking away. Nobody sees him. Here he's sneaking away at night. I just think that you have to communicate, right? And right now there is no communication. You can't quite get that message. The two of you can't get that message back and forth to each other. So if you want him to be part of your life, I think you might have to be the one who reaches out to him. Just to say hello, just to say, hey, I hope you're having a nice day. Something, right? I think you have to let him know that you're out there. That's the important part, right? Pull back the shower curtain here and get that message to him. I think it's going to take some patience. I think you are really going to have to do things slowly. Take your time, right? You're going to have to take your time doing this. This is going to be a time-consuming relationship if it ever happens. It's going to take a while. This needs to happen right away, this communication. But then if things go well and and the two of you are on the same page, then it's going to be a slow climb to get to the next, to move things forward, step by step by step by step. All right. So that's what I see for you. All right. Let's see. Do we have any donations? If not, this next one will be my last reading. No, I do not have any donations right now. Hey, CM, welcome. I'm glad you're here. All right. My last reading is for you, Genie Girl. Hello. Is the Scorpio F an envious person? Oh. All right, Genie Girl. Is the Scorpio F an envious person? All right, so this is my last free reading. Anything after this would be donations only. Thank you. Thank you, MPT. I appreciate that. And we'll see what we get here for you. Genie Girl, please, Genie Girl, do me a favor and hit like and subscribe on YouTube and get those notifications. I would appreciate that a lot. I would really appreciate that. That's an important thing. And so, are they envious? Honestly, my first, my initial idea and my initial thought on this would be no, they're not really envious, an envious person. I think they are, I don't think they like change. I don't think they like things that have to do with change. I don't think they like to, I think they're a bit emotionally fragile. But I do think they are smart. I think they're disciplined in what they do, which would definitely cut out envious to me. I think they're at a point in their life where they feel like they've achieved what they want to achieve and they're satisfied with that and they're happy, right? And they don't need anything more. They don't need any more. They don't need to have any more come to them, anything else. Right now, they are happy exactly where they are. No more, no less. All right? Does that make sense to you? They have just enough. It's like the three little bears, right? They don't have too little. They don't have too much. They have it just right. You can see that here. He's kind of closed off to everything the way he's sitting. Like, okay, I've got 9 cups. I don't need another cup. Don't be giving me no more cups because I got all the cups I need. Who do you think I am, Mr. Cups? Mr. 10 cups? I'm not 10 cups here. I'm Mr. 9 cups. Don't give me no more cups. That's what he's saying. I think this person actually works well with other people. I really do. I think F works well with other people, and I think they are deep-rooted in traditions of theirs, and I think they really are kind of playing by the rules. I think they have a set of rules that they go by, and that's the way they lead their life. But when it comes down to the question, is F an envious person? My answer would be no. All right. So, Genie Girl, that is what I see for you. Okay. I hope that made sense. I hope that was helpful. And a little entertaining as well. I know. You never know what kind of entertainment you're going to get here at the Knight Reader Tarot Show. All right, let me check one more time for donations. And I do not see any. So that was my last reading for the day for now. And I will be back again tonight at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. So I'll be back later. And you can, if you need more tarot, which of course you need more tarot. Everyone needs more tarot in their lives. Modern Priscilla Tarot. Oh, where is she? There she is. Modern Priscilla Tarot, just like it says right across the top, exactly that way. It's spelled correct. On YouTube, has her own tarot show in maybe 23 minutes-ish. It starts in like 20 minutes. So if you get over there real quick, subscribe to her channel, and she does a show that's kind of, we kind of do the same idea. We pick questions at random and we do live readings, and donations take priority. So that's the way it goes, right? That's the way we do, and it works. So I hope that you guys all enjoyed the show, and Ross just sent me a donation. So, Ross, I am just waiting for your question. I did see it, by the way. Thanks. Mr. 9 cups. How many more cups do you think I need? I got 9 cups. I need 10. Do you think I need 10? I didn't even need 8. I had 8. Now I got 9. I don't need no more. Stop sending me cups. I got too many cups. All these cups. I got no more room on my stand here for them. Look at me. Look at me. I'm sick and tired of cups. I got a whole stand full. I got all the cups I could ever use. If I get one more, I don't have any place to put it. All right. Ross, what do I have to be careful about if I rent a new house in Spain? Ross, let's see. You're welcome, of course. You're welcome. What do I always say, right? If you donate, you are guaranteed a reading. You're guaranteed to get a reading. So, funny. Like a clown, I don't need no more cups. You think you're funny? Who do you think you are? Mr. Tin Cups or something? I have lost my marbles. I've been up way too early this morning. I have lost my marbles. I know where they are, though. They're in a bag in my dresser. I keep them there for safekeeping. So what do you need to watch out for if you move to Spain and when you move to Spain? Because you're going to move. I know you're going to move. You need to watch out for people who you cannot count on. You need to watch out for people who feel like they are always in power and that they are going to just run right over you. If that makes sense? Makes sense to me. I can see that. You need to watch out for people who say they're going to help you, and then they just cause trouble. They cause conflict in your life. They cause problems. All right. And, they say they're trying to help you move, and they're helping you, they want to help you get acclimated to the city in Spain that you're at. But they just want to run right over you. There's always hope, though. I mean, there's going to be hope, and I think you're going to get a very comfortable feel when you get there and when you're all moved in. You can make, again, you said it before, and I'm just saying it back to you. You are cautious, and you'll make good decisions, right? Your judgment is good. You will develop even better judgment. Your judgment will just continue to get better and better about people and about the people around you. You will learn more and more about the stuff you need to learn about. So I need to get rid of that. Sorry. I think that's exactly what you are in need of doing. I think that's what you have to look forward to and be careful about. I think things are going to be great here by the end. I just think there's going to be some people in the beginning that feel like they can just run a scam on you or do something, to scam you out of maybe money or something when you first get there. You need to buy this for the new house, and it turns out to be some kind of crazy, scammy money-making thing. I don't know. I just think there'll be something that somebody tries to pull, and that's what you want to watch out for. But the rest of it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be perfectly fine here, especially. Your judgment just keeps getting better and better about people, and there's hope, always hope and comfort. All right. Thanks, Ross. I appreciate it. Again, I appreciate your donation. It's always appreciated. And thank you. So let me check one more time and see if I have any other donations. And then again, if not, that was my last reading. And I do not have any more. So thank you very much, everyone, for being here. I do appreciate it. And I will see you all later. Like I said, I'll be here at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. All right. Have a good rest of your day. Bye now.